I used to think that if I live well enough, I will inspire people to do great things. Well, that sounds nice and all, but I didn't consider that I could also live my life and do great things.
The truth is, watching myself a year or so ago, talking is such an interesting sight because I didn't remember. I don't think about it every day that a year or 2 years ago, I was a totally different person. And it's even more bizarre to think about myself when I was 18, 19, or even before that. I was so different from now. Before, I was so stuck in my own box that I didn't see what's outside of it. I only have the one half of self-awareness, so I thought a lot. I had a lot of reflection sessions as well, like I do now, but I have always put my thoughts first. The result is I didn't have the external awareness or the awareness of yourself in relation to others. So the environment, the physical space, my motor skills suck. The most important thing is I didn't want to change that. It was my preference. I realized I liked being in my head, but the more I grow up, I experience life, the lessons that I accumulated shaped the person that I am today. So what happened was 2 years ago, damn, that was so timing, but I was in Isaac. I didn't plan this, but I was in Isaac and I wanted to, I applied myself for this promotion. I had a lot of pride in the process. I want to be humble, but I had the potential. Let's just put it that way. I had the potential. I applied myself a lot. I put myself out there, and I definitely, like any other person, I definitely deserve the promotion. Anyways, I didn't get it for one reason. For better or for worse, that feedback that I got sticks with me and changed the trajectory of my life. So that person who rejected my promotion, they'd say, yeah, you're great and all, you did amazingly in the interview, but where are the results? Where are the actions? Yeah, this is your thinking, these are the plans, but where are the actions? So one thing we preach with Isaac is everybody is a leader, no matter what position you are, no matter what title you have. You can always take actions and make changes, no matter how big or small you are. That's very true. I didn't have anything to show. I didn't have numbers. I didn't have big events that prove the validity of my thinking. So I didn't get it, but that was a blessing in disguise for sure, because right after that, everything I do, I try to focus myself on being action oriented or solution oriented. I took actions instead of thinking about life, thinking about how to best do things. I started to do them, which gave me a great boost in growth because yes, you can learn through studying theories and concepts, but I guess we humans learn it the best when we do things, experiential learning. And I put myself out there in the past year, 2 years, or 1.5 year or so. I did many things. I took actions, I exposed myself, I intentionally made myself vulnerable, so I can learn as much as I can. And I did a lot of things that was not me. So one thing I learned in 2019 was to say yes, which has led me to a lot of opportunities. Everything has pros and cons. So the pros for that was me being very energetic. I am a go-getter. I try to act resourcefully, and I'm a little bit ambitious as well. But on the other hand, I am constantly tired because I keep saying yes and like getting a lot on my plates, which is still a problem to this day because I really have a hard time narrowing down my focus and prioritize. And the consequence for that is right now I am in school, full-time student. I have 3 part-time jobs. The moral of the story is say no, learn to say no. But like any other person who wants it all, I want it all. I want it all. Yeah, I want everything because these positions that I have, these responsibilities that I have are the things that made me me. I said yes to them because there are parts of me that can see myself in them, in those positions. So that's not a problem with how I align my actions and my values, but it's just, I don't know, you tell me. And I find it so hard to keep it up because I did the math. I'm not good at math, but I did the math. There's some calculation. With the time I have and with the time available for human beings, and definitely carry all of these responsibilities well inside those hours and still taking care and still take care of myself perfectly. But the thing is so 22 hours left for a week, which is not bad. I have like 3 hours to spare, so I can read, I can work on extracurricular activities like student groups and such. But the thing is, one thing I realize is, as a human being, I need time to slack. I get so tired if I don't have some hours on my hand to just be with myself and do useless things. I don't know, or maybe I haven't pushed myself enough. I just can't do that. Like today is a Saturday. I'm definitely having a lot of the time to put into work, but so far it's almost 12 and I haven't done anything productive, which I think is okay because it's definitely necessary for me to, you know, slack and relax, but it makes me think that I'm doing too much because I don't even have time to rest without guilt. Anyways, I just wanted to give a quick life updates because I do think there are merits to changing yourself, to understand that you have the ability to change your life, to choose the life that you wanted, not the one by default. But it will always be a learning curve. You just have to experience it, find out what you like and you don't like, testing out the limits, see what works, what doesn't, and you know, do better next time. It's not like I can fix my decisions in a day. It's not like I can, I mean, I definitely can give up, but that's not me. I mean, I don't choose to do that. If I decide something, I want to stick with it until the end. Yeah, until I can't, like I physically, mentally, emotionally can't do that anymore. These are still very trivial to me, and I can definitely endure or just go longer. I guess that's it. Yeah, I don't want to prolong this. If there's anything I want myself to remember, it's always about the heart. If I put my heart at the forefront, I'll be fine. Heart on my sleeve. Following my guts and letting my brain refine the decisions, making them better and safer for me. And I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Whatever steps that I take, whatever decisions I'm gonna make, I'll be fine and I'll be a better person on the other side. By the way, I'm loving this camera.